What's up? Hang on a second. Just want to see how dark it is. Okay, we can't go back out. Anyways, what's up? Ranger Raven 578 here. Welcome back to Silent Hill 2. And so we have pretty much gotten to the second to last area of the game. And if I remember correctly, I believe that even in the original game, that's still such a good picture, by the way. Good old Pyramid Head. So, actually, a quick fact, when they were designing Pyramid Head, they really wanted to, like, the guy who made him basically said he wants to put, like, make a character, like, and make the head look really uncomfortable to wear, you know? Like, it's like, ugh. Anyways, so I believe that this part here is actually the biggest part of the game in the original Silent Hill 2, so I'm not expecting anything different. Also, remember that this staircase was super long, so. I like that. I remember what that was. So, hang on a second. Alright, just making sure my mic was on. So, that sound is the boat, right? And I think I'm correct, but if you go back upstairs, and if you remember yesterday we were looking at the pictures and all that stuff, there was a picture of a boat, and I was right. So there was a boat that drowned in the middle of Toluca Lake, and that's what we're hearing. So, now I'm not entirely, so there's a few things that I gotta go ahead and say before we get to the bottom of this long stairwell. Number one, I don't exactly know entirely what, you know, the fact that we're going into a very super long stairwell is supposed to represent, but it's basically what I believe is just James descending into hell. And if this is going to be similar to the original Silent Hill game, we're going to be going deeper and deeper because there's going to be a whole lot of holes to jump through. Another thing is too, is that we're kind of getting to the part where I don't remember too much of the original game. Because again, this area was just really big in the original game. But yeah, this is a really long fucking stairwell, dude. So let's go ahead and jog through it. I pretty much got to say what I wanted to say. So, I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, by the way. Because I'm making it right after the last video. And I do want to spend some time, like, in between making it and, you know, and then I have to go to work in a few hours. So, kind of want to spend some time relaxing. Playing the new Overwatch season, which I'm loving, by the way. So, and this is coming from a casual player, you know, somebody who doesn't play Overwatch, you know, every day of his life, stuff like that, but coming back to it. Oh shit. I just got a trophy. So, Into the Abyss. Anyways, but I'm actually enjoying the whole Halloween vibe of it, stuff like that too. The Halloween is like my favorite, holiday anyways, I'm not surprised. September 11th, 1820. Prisoner number C221. That's all we got. Oh, it's gonna be kind of like, I don't know why, but I automatically got the vibe of James checking into prison. So yes, you say Toluca Prison. Don't ask why, but this whole next section is going to be a prison. Now, there are prisons in Silent Hill. I cannot remember what they're named. I just know that, like, in Downpour, which... I thought I heard something. Maybe that was the door. I just know, remember in Downpour... the whole thing with Downpour is that, like, you are a prisoner, like an actual prisoner, that survived the bus crash, and you find yourself into Silent Hill. And you know, honestly, what Downpour was, it was an okay game. It wasn't terrible per se. Now, it wasn't that good, but it wasn't the worst. Nah, man. in my personal opinion, that reward has definitely been earned so proudly to Homecoming. That game was shit. And it's so bad. There's a couple of times that I almost considered playing it because I was really destined to get a Silent Hill game on, you know, the YouTube channel because, I mean, again, I just love Silent Hill. You know, I love the horror, you know, creepy vibe to it. Toluca Prison Camp. Built in 1862, the camp was used to house prisoners during the American Civil War. Converted to Toluca Prison in 1866. Death by skewering. Hey, those look like the fucking jumpsuit guys and stuff like that. They're called lying figure, I believe. So, an execution at the prison. Death by skewering or strangling. To choose his death is the prisoner's last taste of freedom. So they get to choose whether they want to get basically something bummed up their ass and throughout their neck or strangulation. Crimson and white banquet for the god. So, do you notice something interesting about this picture? Obviously the guy on the left. If you see his hood, it's very similar to that red pyramid guy that keeps following us around. So, but yeah. Well, what could be more scarier than a hospital? Prison. Like, seriously, I'd rather go to a hospital than prison, that's for sure. I won't survive prison, by the way. Like, like, you know, I do work out. You know, I say, you know, I'm pretty decent shape. But, nah, man, I don't have the height to, match it. Well, I guess I'm right. First of all, I remember, I don't know where we found it, but there was a picture that was taking place in that corner of this room. And, yep. There's a hole. Fuck it. No way back now. Seriously, James, just jump into the hole. Oh, do I really, really want to do it? Yes, you do. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck here forever. Ah, I remember this. Okay, so in the original game, yeah, when you jump down your first hole, you're pretty much stuck in the well. And the thing is, it was not as obvious as this game. But you want to break down these walls here. Even though that's a thing. Oh, we chose the right one. Holy shit. Okay. Well, normally, if you hit the wrong one, it's gonna be a big thing of nothing. So, but yeah, that was something that you kind of had to figure out on your own in the original game. And you don't even like break walls in the original games too. You just have to like know to swing a pipe out a wall and call it a day. I hope we didn't pass a room that had a map that had the map in it. Otherwise, we're gonna have a rough time. Yep. So there's another hole that we're gonna have to jump into. Whenever we find it. It's an interesting combination of sewer and a prison. Now, usually in like all video games, sewer levels are probably the worst. I think they're really boring. Pay attention to the walls. Let's do that. Because there might be a breakable thing somewhere. Just trying to make sure. Alright. So we can't go through here, can we? And obviously we need to find something to get us through that thing. I might be going the wrong way here, folks. Well, I might be a little lost, but let's break the other walls and see if there's anything that we can do. No. Yeah, I can't do anything. Okay, well, shit. I will admit to, again, like, the prison in the original game was the part I remember the least, is also the part that I kind of struggled to navigate the most every time I went back to play it. So obviously the more I played it, the more I understood it, but I mean, first of all, I haven't played that game in so long, and secondly, obviously we're playing the remake and it's a lot different. I don't think there's any walls to break. I feel like that's what would be here normally. Let's go back in this room. Oh, there's a door here that I did not see. Oh, I remember. Yep. Fucking bug room. I remember this room. You have to figure out the code, James. I do not remember how to figure that out, though. I honestly do not remember how you're supposed to figure out the code. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Oh, but it's so much harder in this one. Oh, wait. No, it's not. I refuse to die from a damn bug. So if you notice that everything is... the buttons are clean, that's pretty much how you figure out the code. Yeah, I remember that. So, I remember that. That was good. That was good. Like it. So, very... well, time to get deeper. Alright. So, just looking up real quick, like, you know, what's the symbolism of like, the prison, and stuff like that, and I guess it's kind of more obvious, but really, this place was more like, I guess, a death row prison or something, you know, for the worst of the worst. Are we about to get to a certain thing? Oh, we are! Okay. So this is pretty interesting. Pay attention to this one. That blood is pretty fresh.
Ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head and...
Eddie?
Oh, hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
Pay attention to James's
know.
breath and Eddie's
Came
breath.
at me.
Okay. So he attacked you. And you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark.
The guy who's
I heard
sitting down.
footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he looked at me, I just had to do it.
He looked at you. I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I could see it in his eyes.
His eyes.
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. And I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy was dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I? Well, anyway, I better get going.
Wait. You're gonna go out there alone?
Yeah.
Alright. Few things to talk about. So, number one, like, come on. I don't think I need to explain it. Eddie clearly killed this guy. We don't know who he is, though I guess if you really want to look at it deeply, he almost looked like James. You can't even see his face. So, and like I said in the original game, back at the apartment, the body wasn't covered, but you could hardly tell that they used the same character model as James in the chair, like way ago. And I'm not quite sure, but if you remember when we first met Eddie, he was next to a dead body into a fridge, and he said that, oh, you know, he was coming after me and stuff like that. And now we see him again next to another dead body with the blood, which is rather fresh because, you know, the blood would be dark if it was dry or something like that. And he just sat here and just chilled out again, and once again into a cafeteria with food, right? And remember, we saw him in theater just chilling out, eating pizza and popcorn. So, and then you might notice something a little strange. There's frost. Why is there just random frost all of a sudden? Well, if you paid attention to, like, when we were back in the theater when we met up with Eddie and we started chasing after Laura, you could actually see his breath manifest. It's kind of like, you know, when you're in the cold area and stuff like that. That's because, I don't know if this is going to be revealed like sooner, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. That's because Eddie, just like James and Angela, are seeing Silent Hill differently, like the monsters and stuff differently, but they don't see the fog. James is Silent Hill. He sees the fog, because obviously it's clouded. Like, it's kind of like, you know, you can't see too far because it's too foggy. And I really can't say too much about it just yet. But anyways, but with Eddie though, he sees ice. He sees Silent Hill and frost and ice. And I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean. I think the game's telling us to hurry the fuck up. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean entirely, but that's how Eddie is walking around. Like, he's walking around seeing Silent Hill in the frost and cold. And what else? Oh yeah, and it's only been like one other Silent Hill game where you see Silent Hill and frost, and that was Shattered Memories. And I actually kind of like Shattered Memories. I didn't mind that one either. But yeah, they didn't use fog or anything. They used frost. So, and again, just like Angela, and stuff like that, Eddie decides not to go with James. He just walks away. It's kind of like he's running away. And if you actually remember the first time we met with Eddie back at the apartment when he was throwing up, can I go back? Okay. When he says that he was running away and stuff like that, that is similar to, you know, Angela and obviously James, because James, instead of dealing with his emotions and, you know, his sexual frustrations after the death of Mary, stuff like that, he chooses to keep it inside of him, you know, and can't get over it. So, but yeah, that's a lot of war dumping and a lot of like explanation, but it'll become more clear once we get through it. But yeah, so there you go. So James, again, he sees monsters based off his sexual frustrations, and he sees the town as a foggy town. We got a map finally. But Eddie, he's obviously, we don't know if he's seeing monsters, but he's definitely seeing people, because again, he told us that he got chased into the apartments and stuff like that. And he says that he saw the dead guy in the refrigerator. Sure. And then he started throwing up. Like, sure. You know? So, but yes, Eddie, I'm gonna get it down and say, yeah, Eddie definitely shot that guy, which means Eddie is a murderer. But who are the people that are chasing Eddie? That's another thing. So, and Eddie, again, sees the world in frost. Toluca prison, they still haven't found him. Since he had the cabinet key, we should assume one of the prisoners got his hands on it. Get the spare key from the visitor's checkpoint and secure the rifle before it falls into the wrong hand. I have to admit, I really like how this game's, like, you know, usually you'll play a game and they're like, go here, do that, go there and do that. But in this game, they put that in notes, in the letters, you know? So it's pretty much telling us to go to the visitor's checkpoint if you want to get the key to the rifle, which is, I believe, the last weapon of the game. And obviously a really good one too. So where's the visitor's checkpoint? It is not here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is that it? I like the music, by the way. I don't know why, but it's giving me a little bit of the American McGee Alice in Wonderland. By the way, we're still flipping through all the levels of the prison. I told you the prison is super freaking big. Which is kind of interesting for a small town like Silent Hill. Maybe they had to keep all the demons there too, I don't know. Alright. Well, let's get started. I would actually like to know though, like, what happened, like, with the cult and all that stuff between Silent Hill 1 and 3. Like, during this game. Like, I'm guessing because we saw the detective's hat back at the apartment, that maybe Silent Hill 3 has already taken place. And, the cult is technically no more. Otherwise, I feel like James could have, like, ran into him. But then again, I mean, James, Angela, Eddie, even Laura, they're all in a different dimension. Because, again, Silent Hill is a regular, chilled-out town. But, you know, obviously not now. So, what the fuck? A lot of cone heads here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really don't know too much of the symbolism behind that. I think that's brand new, actually. Oh, that's a cathedral, I think. Reminds me of that one map in Ready or Not. The heaviest weight. What are you doing here? We're not in the other world. Interesting. Maybe we are in the other world already? I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they didn't want to put in the other world or drop us right into the other world at this point, because again, the prison is going to be so freaking big. The prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know, and so they dream blissfully, the sinners that they are. But no matter how foul and loathsome one existence may be, human nature abides. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Alright. That's pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I went to the chapel. Not quite sure where we're supposed to go next. That door is locked. Okay, we went forward here and then turned back. What the fuck? They can climb on walls now? Hell no. And not the leg bitches of all. Okay, I don't know why I really cared to have the lights on besides being able to see. Leg bitch. Yeah, it's super dark. Wow, this thing has... Oh, wait, what? There's another hole there. Alright. This is brand new. I don't know exactly what the fuck I'm actually doing here. Like, why the lights is so... We can crawl through. Wow, it is actually pitch black. That is awesome. Okay, that is how you do darkness, man. Not that blue tint or something that some games does. Interesting. I really don't know where to start, man. It's like, oh, this prison is so big. Alright. Interesting. So, in the original game, there was a secret enemy in a very specific place. Not too hard to find, but you gotta go past it anyways. But it is easy to miss. And the secret enemies were called prisoners, I believe. Like, yeah, simple as that. They were just called prisoners. And the thing about the prisoners is that they were invisible, and so you never see them. And the thing is, though, is that you can faintly hear them, and because of the controls of the original game, James would automatically, like, when he's walking past one of the bars, he would, like, turn his head to look at it. But again, you can't see it because the camera angle is upwards. And but like, yeah, but you can shoot the prisoners and they have a very distinct noise, and they are always whispering ritual, which is weird too. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, they're like ritual. So I wonder if we're gonna see that too. This cell is to be cleaned up by Tuesday. Make sure you get the cons to do it by then. Listening out for leg bitch. The previous tenant has been moved to death row as per warden's order. Okay, interesting. I feel like if they ever wanted, not that they probably will, but if they ever wanted to redo Downpour, if they ever wanted to do Downpour, they should definitely learn to give it to the Bloober team and have them redo the whole prison aspect. So, because I think a prisoner in Silent Hill would make perfect sense, right? But you got to give it to the right devs. Don't give it to them. Okay, I think I know what this is. Well, not this, but like the whole echo thing. Remember, those echoes are supposed to be, like, you know, things of the original Silent Hill 2 game. And I think that was supposed to be, so there was a big puzzle where you had to find tablets for a gallows or something like that. And you just had to go around, find 3 of them. Again, it's always 3. And come back and put the tablets into slots and whatnot. So, like I said, I can't really remember too much. Oh my god, it's so dark. Oh, this is so good. Where am I? Okay. So there's another room down there too. Well, let's check the rest of the B block. Block. Cut my life into pieces. So this room has a boar on it. Eyeless boar, hornless ox. Interesting. This is my last resort. Suffocation. There's a leg bitch in here, isn't there? Oh no. Ah, you just got back up. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I knew, leg bitch. I smelt you. Like I said, I have a 6th sense now. I smell the leg bitches. Hell? My boy. Just lay down. It's okay. Just lay down. Alright. Okay, so we got one more cell to check. And that is it. Alright. What's that big ass room actually? Okay, there's a yard. Everything good happens at the yard. Yeah, let's check this area out first. Oh my god, it's so dark! Okay, I guess this is a save room, because I mean, we can save here. You know, again, it's getting harder to see James's face in these save thingies. I thought I heard. Fuck that! Get the shotgun out. Dude, what the fuck is that? Ah, that's the gallows. Okay, so this is where they did the execution, and I believe that this is where, I believe that this is where the tablets were supposed to be inserted originally. I think that's supposed to be a horse just walking around. Yeah, I can't remember what the significance of the horse was. But that's what it is, dude. What? It's supposed to be a lever or something. Pull ye but once on a rope frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tales, think upon each sin, or let blind fate choose, let the judgment begin. Alright. So let the judgment begin. So, I mean, I guess, like, if you want to go in a little bit to Dead by Daylight as well, Pyramid Head is called the Executioner, and again, if you just, you know, think about it, you know, Pyramid Head seems to always want to hurt James, but he never seems to be doing that killing blow. And interestingly enough, I mean, these guys are chilling out, standing here, while that guy's getting hung. That's interesting, though. So there's Roman numeral numbers here. But there's nothing on any of them, so. Alright. Well, we'll just have to come back later and, we'll just have to come back later and find it. Or find the, until we get the lever. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck, this is a big puzzle here. Or maybe, oh, no. These puzzles, okay, see, these guys are going, like, heaviest to smallest. Oh, look, and there's, like, animals on them. So that represents, so those are the animals that we need to, wait, what? Hold on. Maybe that's us opening the thing? I think that's what it is. So, the scale goes to the snake. But when we use this... Okay, so we need to find a different weight. But obviously, it just seems like the only thing we can really do. Yeah. The only thing we can do, though, is to go to the room. So we need to go find the snake room. So, yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually just end the episode here. Because, like I said, I mean, I don't have too much time to make more of an episode. But, yeah, this is a creepy-ass room, dude. So, like, that's how you do horror, though. Just make us uncomfortable. Make us, don't be boo haunted house, stuff like that, you know? That's what Terrifier 3 did really well. So, it didn't really rely on the jump scares. But, yeah, so, we got our puzzle here. And we kind of figure out how we go get the pieces and stuff like that. Gotta go find some more weights and find the snake room. But we'll do that in the next game, or the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. Whew, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.